In the age of Sigmar, the cursed city of Shadespire stood as a warning to those who would challenge Nagash, Lord of the Undead. Many souls remain trapped in an eternal cycle of death and combat. Steelheart's champions and the Fast Riders, elite warriors of the God King Sigmar, had been claimed to the curse of the Mirrored City. Knight Incantor Everon Stormsire and his Cursebreakers have been sent to unbind the enchantment and destroy the Nightvault. As these souls clash, the Nightvault would run red with blood. Weeks of travel through the ruins of the Nightvault had yielded little results for Stormsire's Cursebreakers, tasked by the God King Sigmar himself to break the curse of Shadespire and free his Stormcast companions. They faced many dangers along the way, the scaring Skaven, fearsome servants of Khorne, and those they once allied with. However, they had got no closer to their goal. Walking now through the swampy corridors, our heroes were lost, now more than ever.
Averon, have you any idea where we are? We've been traveling for weeks.
My magics are waning in this place. The corpses of the dead litter these halls. Some foul beast must reside here. None that can be fouler than those creatures we have already vanquished thus far. Yes, we have defeated many foes in our journey. The Briar Queen has been sent back, but we must be on guard, my companions, for there are our allies in need, and Sigmar commands us to succeed.
Wait, I can hear something in the distance.
Yes, I can hear it too. Ready for battle.
Stormcast, prepare for battle. Something approaches.
Whoa. Look at what we got here. Them Shawnee boys.
Oh no.
I've heard of this creature. The Troggoth known as Mollog the Mighty. We have stumbled into his lair, Stormcast. Me's hasn't eaten you golden boys in long time. No one comes round these parts. Oh. But me's hungry today. Me's don't want to eat this stupid frog in my hands. Me's want to eat you. Oh.
Stormcast, this foul creature must be defeated so we can complete our quest. Prepare yourselves for battle. Stormcast, assemble. Welcome finally to game number 2 of Shadespire Nightvault Season 3 with your host, the maoriwargamer. Here we have Stormsire's Cursebreakers up against the minions of Mollog's mob. King Mollog himself, fungus on his club, fungus on his back, little frog in his hand. Very cool character, full models. I'm excited to get stuck in and fight against them. Our brave heroes, if you haven't seen the previous episode, link in the description, go back and watch it, catch yourself up with the story. Also links to Season 1 and Season 2. The Stormcast of Stormsire's Cursebreakers are continuing the quest started by Severin Steelheart by Sanson's Fast Rider in Seasons 1 and 2, looking to break the curse of the Shadespire city. So yeah, our brave heroes are gathered and ready to go. So I've gone pretty brave, deploying my units right up close. We're going to come in for a quick smash. My heroes retain their inspiration, their upgrades that they acquired in the previous game against the Thorns of the Briar Queen. A narrative campaign. We want to continue that narrative, follow our brave heroes in their quest with the odds stacked against them, with the fights that they get into, we want to give them every chance to hopefully win and set people free. But yeah, a big bad boy stands in their way. I will kill you! I'll kill you, Metal Cold Man! So yeah, he's ready to slam that club. He's interesting warband, this one. We've got this little stalagmite, little exploding mushroom, and little thing, and then Big Daddy Mollog. So we'll see what happens, who wins, who loses, who will gain the most glory, who will achieve success on the battlefield, and who will advance to continue their quest to break the Shadespire curse and escape the Nightvault. Place your bets here, Whānau. Tune in, follow the brave adventures of Stormsire. I hope to have you with me. Currently sitting on 230 subscribers. And just a quick breakdown of my channel. I do weekly Warhammer videos on Wednesdays, Let's Play videos, currently playing through Man of Medan. And then Sundays is for things like this, extras. We've got Shadespire, we've done Blackstone Fortress, we've done Deathwatch Overkill, we've got Star Wars coming up next month, we've got Walking Dead All Out War in the works as well. So plenty of content that I provide on a weekly basis to entertain the masses. So I'd love your support. Subscribe to the channel right now, hit the like button, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Helps keep me going. But without further ado, Whānau, we'll kick into turn number 1, activation number 1. Stormcast taking out the first activation. Stay with us, we'll lock and load, prepare for battle. Sigmar's light will guide us to victory, and hope to see you there. Chur. Turn 1. Alright, activation number 1. Restus the Charmed readies himself for battle and shall step forward. 1, 2. He's gonna go 3 right here. Into combat with the mighty Dankhold Troggoth, known as Mollog the Mighty.
Me, Mollog, me kill you. In your dreams, I shall slay you where you stand. Prepare for the might of Sigmar.
Alright, so Restus Inspired is going to swing in. 3 dice, looking for hammers or exclamations. Oh, cocked, yep. Damn it. 1 hammer, so that means 1 defense from Mollog. He is on a shield. Ah! Damn it. But, however, he does have his lightning whip enabled. A coil of lightning whips around the foe and the stench of burning flesh fills the air. After a successful attack action, deal 1 additional damage. So it takes 1 wound to the mighty Mollog. 7 wounds left. 6 wounds left. We'll see what happens as we go into the activation for Mollog's mob. Alright, so the Spittle Shroom. Again, look at that model. Very cool. Look at that expression. Just, yeah, Mollog's mob, really cool. Spittle Shroom's going to move in and attack Restus, not Mollog. Something's going on. He's hitting 2 attacks on swords or a support or a crit. Oh, no luck. Failed attack action. Any cards to play? He is playing a card. Push a friendly bat squig up to 3 hexes. Okay. So a little bat squig up there. Where's he going? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's mobbing in. Something's going on there. Predatory growls. The boldest of fighters must still be wary of rumblings in the dark. Choose an enemy fighter, push them 1 hex. Push me out. Oh man, another one. Spore Burst. Choose an enemy fighter adjacent to a Spite Shroom. Roll an attack dice. On a roll of a hammer or a crit, suffers 1 damage. Hammer or crit. Lucky. Stupid mushroom. But that ends the first activation for turn 1 by both sides. You playing that? Oh, before I close it off. Attack actions with a range of 3 or more have the dice characteristic of 1. Alright, just don't do long range attacks. Puts through shadows. Sweeping darkness envelops the battlefield. As we go into activation number 2, Stormcast kicking off. Activation number 2 for turn number 1, Averron Stormsire, Knight Incantor of the Sacrosanct Chamber. Charges into battle against the mighty Mollog. So not the stupid little stalagmite there. I don't know any of the rules of the Mollog's mob. I bought them, but I don't read the cards. I like to be surprised, so I feel something's going on, but I won't let that deter me. He raises his Incantor staff above his head and launches into combat against Mollog. We're looking for hammers, we're looking for crits, we're looking for single support. Sigmar, be with me. Double hammers. Defense there. He gets a single support, and he is also looking for shields and crits. 1 crit, so 1 dodge and 1 taken, so that's 2 damage. So Mollog is on 3 damages. What are you doing?
Automatically, all of them with spine.
All of them?
All of them? Yep.
So you wanted me to attack you?
Oh.
But is Mollog inspired too?
Yep.
Alright, I will inspire yourself, but you're on 3 wounds, 4 left. Easy pickings. He thinks that's worked in his favour.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
You are done.
No, I'm not.
The Stormcast will attack. So that's my activation, turn number 2, over to Mollog's mob. So the fluttering bat squig swoops through the shadows, looking to go into combat with Rastus, who is inspired. He's attacking in with his sharp teeth, looking for swords, looking for supports, looking for crits. Or rolls double hammers, so the attack action fails. Any sneaky cards up his sleeve?
No, but I will cash it objective.
Okay, what's that objective? Score this immediately if each surviving friendly fighter is adjacent to any... Oh, okay. Rumblings in the darkness are a sign that the creatures of the Dankholds are hungry. So yes, every one of his units is adjacent to an enemy fighter. So that puts Mollog's mob on 1 glory point to my 0. Very nice. Alright, so Mollog's mob has taken the early lead at the end of 2nd activation. Stormsire is going to change things though. He's going to unleash a cry of thunder. The caster unleashes a bellow of thunderous power that shatters stones and crumbles bones to dust. So the spell is cast using an enemy fighter, that fighter, and any fighters adjacent to that fighter suffer 1 damage. So your feeding frenzy required you to group up. I'll make you pay for that. We're looking for lightning bolts, crits. 2. Lightning bolts and crits. Damn it! Wait a minute, I've got an upgrade. Let me just double check it. No, doesn't work. Damn it! Alright, so going into the 3rd activation, I do just quickly play this card, Determined Effort. Grit your teeth and get the task done. Casting that onto the lovely Emma Stormguard, who is yet to be inspired. She's going to make her move 1, 2, 3 into the mighty beast known as Mollog. So that's all 3 of us supporting now. Supporting into this fight, and as a result, objective card gained. Fight as 1. The warrior mages of the Sacrosanct Chambers attack as 1 with a flurry of graceful interwoven strikes. So that's 1 glory point each. Tied the game. And Amos is going to attack in with her Tempest Blade. 3 attacks. Looking for hammers. Looking for swords. Looking for anything except hammers. Hammers. Sword, double support. 3 attacks in. Mollog, you're gonna die.
Well, he's got support.
Yeah, he's got double supports as well. And shields. And crits. Right, yeah, he took it all.
My turn.
Alright, yeah, your turn, your activation. Score this immediately at the beginning of your activation if there are 3 or more enemy fighters adjacent to a friendly Mollog. Damn it! Alright, so he's on 2. He's on
3.
3. And I'm on 2.
That's the alarm, isn't it?
Alright, so my enemy, very tricky. Facing a Troggoth alone is a good way to get killed. Facing a Trolog together is a good way to all get killed. That's what the card says. I can't believe he took no damage. Plus, he got 2 glory points for that. So he's on 3, I'm on 1. Yikes. His activation, yeah, you still get to complete your attack. Alright, so the next little trick up his sleeve. Whirling Club targets all adjacent enemy fighters. So he gets to attack everyone. Oh my goodness. We'll start up. Who do you want to go off against first?
This guy, because it's...
He's going up against Rastus. He is looking for hitting on everything except hammers.
2 attacks.
No, 3 attacks.
Oh, sorry, 3 attacks.
Everything except hammers. Yeah, 1 hit. And I get to make a defense. He's inspired as well. Rolls of shields, dodges, single support, and crit. So everything except double support. He's good. Alright, Whirling Club into Stormsire himself. Everything except hammers. Oh, okay. 2 successful hits. We're looking for shields. Or single supports. 1 shield, 1 hit though. It's a crit hit dealing how many damage? 2. So Stormsire has 2 more wounds left and 1 more Whirling Club attack into Amos. Looking for everything except hammers. 1 attack. Looking for a shield or a crit. Or she takes 2 damage as well. Alright, so that was a very bloody and deadly attack. Half health. Oh no, he's got 3 wounds left because he's got the +1 wound. She's got 2 wounds left. Woo! Mollog's mob. Going into the final activation for turn number 1. Yikes. Alright, so Stormcast activation, final activation for turn number 1. Currently behind, we've got 1 glory point. Mollog's mob has 3. We ended up just opting to draw an additional power card and end the turn there. So going into activation for Mollog's mob, little stalagmite is going to attack. Alright, so the little stalag squig looking to finish off the turn number 1, attacking into Amos. He is hitting on hammers, support, or crits. It's anything but swords. Oh, that one's invalid. Hammers a successful hit. However, I get +1 defense for my next activation. So I get to roll 2. And we are looking for 1 support, 1 shield, or crit. Oh, doubles. Oh, we're good. So finally that will end activation, their first turn. As we exhaust all activations, we will play any objectives that we've gained, redraw power and objective cards, and see you soon for turn number 2. Alright, finally, so activation number 1 for turn number 2. Hands redrawn, my opponent has powered up his stalag squig. this thing down here. He's also powered up the little mushroom, little spittle shroom. Okay, interesting. As we launch into activation number 1 for the Stormcast, they're going to take out the turn. What will happen? Alright, so what will happen is Rastus will launch an attack into Mollog. He has 4 wounds remaining. Rastus is going to go in 3 linked weapons. Now he will also be supported by Atheron, Stormsire, and Emma Stormguard. So we're looking for everything except swords. 2 regular hits. So Mollog is supported by all his mates, so he's looking for pretty much everything except dodges. Oh, so he's good, he's safe. Safe as houses, we end the turn. However, Rastus and his lightning whip, there we go, deals an additional wound, so Mollog's down to 3 wounds left. He's also got the Hurricane Step. So a sudden roaring gale sends the fighter rushing past their foe. So Rastus makes the attack and he's going to stay still. Ignore it. I was going to do something but I don't want to. I'm on objective 5, so I think I'd rather stay there. But that's it, Fano. We'll go into activation number 1 for Mollog's mob. Alright, so Mollog's going to activate and he's going to attack into everything with his whirling club, starting off with Rastus. He's hitting on everything except hammers. Alright, so 2 attacks. Now he is going to be... He's dodging on everything.
No, he can't be dodging on everything.
He can be.
No, he can't be.
Yeah, he's double supported. Rolls of shields and dodges are success.
Yes, oh.
He's good. He's double supported by these guys who are adjacent to the enemy fighter. Yeah. He's immune to everything when he's double supported. Yeah.
He's got to attack it there.
Stormcast. Alright. He is going to, Mollog is going to turn his attentions to Emma Stormguard. She is already wounded from an earlier whirling club. Which is saying he's hitting on everything except for clubs. So 2 attacks again, 2 defenses. 1 success, but 1's a crit, so that goes 4.
2. He dead. He dead.
She's dead. It's another glory point. You're on 4 to my 1. Oh shit.
Meet you, golden girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now meet you, grandpa. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Amos, I shall avenge you.
You too. Oh, nothing but hits. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. This sucks. He's not double supported.
He's dead. He's dead.
So he's dead. It's another glory point. How many are you on?
5.
Be so strong.
So he's on an additional one. 1 good kill deserves another easy pickings, another glory point gained. So 6 to my 1. Rastus Inspired is the only guy left there. We go into his activation now. Oh, rough. So Rastus is the last surviving Stormcast on the battlefield. I've used Sidestep to push him back 1 hex, and destroying an additional power card. But yeah, we are down 6 glory points to my 1. So we play very strategic from here on out. Alright, so a little bat squid takes a flying movement across in pursuit of Rastus. And he's got to go bite in against him. 2 attacks hitting on swords or crits. So 1 crit. We're looking for defense. Looking for a crit only. Oh no.
2 damage.
2 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Alright. And on to activation number 3 then. Activation number 3 for Mollog's mob. Rastus, he's out of options. All he can do is draw a card, which he has done so. The Spike Shroom is moving into attack. 2 attacks. He is hitting on swords. He is hitting on a support, and he's also hitting on crit. 2 swords. Dealing 2 damage each. Fail one of these and he's gone. Oh, he's good though. Whoa. Maoriwargamer. Alright, so end of turn number 2, going into the final turn now. My opponent's upgraded a few upgrades here and there onto his units, all inspired. He is on 6 glory points to my 1. It's pretty rough at the moment. We can hold on hope. Glory to Sigmar, that we should come out victorious. Mollog's mob is taking the first activation for turn number 3. So over to them. Alright, so Mollog's going to unleash some attacks onto my Stormcast. 2 attacks, he is hitting on everything but hammers. 2 hits. 2 defense on shields or crits. Or dodges.
He did.
He's dead. It's a 7th glory point to Mollog. And onto my turn now. I'm just going to draw an objective card. And over to activation number 2.
Is
Oh,
that it? Damage characteristic of 5 because he just did 8 damage.
no he didn't.
Yeah, because he had 2 hits. And they had 4 each. So he did 8 damage.
Oh yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Salty. There you go. I drew a card. Your second activation.
I'll do what you think.
Just draw a card.
Yeah, just draw a power card.
Alright. 3rd activation. I'm just going to draw a card. Useless. And final, draw a card. Useless. Alright, so end of turn number 3 there, Fano. The Stormcast got wiped off the field by Mollog's mob. Crazy. Crazy. Let's go count up any objectives gained, and we'll come back to you. Alright, Fano, so it's a victory to the Mollog's mob. I did manage to gain denial. Score this in the 3rd end phase if there are no enemy fighters in your territory, of which there aren't any. Giving me 4 glory points, but my opponent outclassed me with 8. The might of Mollog's mob was too much to bear. We'll cut through to a quick cinematic and then wrap up this episode.
You golden boy, fight good, but Mollog hungry. Mollog eat you now.
No, not on my watch. Stormcast, into the river we go.
No, let's get away from Mollog. Escape into the river, they did. Very lucky, or very convenient for story purposes. Ha 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 ha. Oh well, me's walk away now.
Alright, Fano, so that is the end of game number 2. Shadespire Nightvault Stormsire's Cursebreakers versus Mollog's Mob. Mollog's Mob, what a cool warband. Characterful. Lucky, hey, I wanted to kill him. That's why I mobbed in against him, but the cards predicted that I'd do that, and I got wiped. He's got an ability to attack every unit adjacent to him. What a crazy guy. Unstoppable. Next time, I should have picked off these bastards. Playing a good ranged unit against him or not getting into that combat, dodging him, is probably the best way to avoid getting into conflict with Mollog. But good lesson learned. You don't win all games, unfortunately. However, when you're playing a tabletop game with a friend, enjoying a glass of whiskey on the side, then I still feel like a winner. And I hope you do as well. It was a good game. Enjoyed myself. I'd love to play Mollog's Mob again. The potential of this series is lots. I've focused on the Stormcast as the heroes, but I could easily retell a story where Mollog's Mob is the hero, and Mollog's just looking for a place to sleep. And there's lots of warbands that stop him in doing that. There's a lot of potential in there. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Any warbands you'd like to see us play with. Thoughts on Beastgrave, should we get it or not? All that good stuff. Always love to hear from my loyal subscribers, from any viewer actually. If you're taking the time to watch this far in, then thank you very much. Much appreciated. Hope you stick around. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends and family. And give this video a thumbs up. Give it a like. Show your support for a humble Māori wargamer from New Zealand. Just trying to carve out, provide some entertainment to people. But yeah, make sure you're tuning in next week. Next week we'll be up against the Elves, Ythari's Guardians, I think they're called, as they come into contact with the wounded Stormcast, who, that river they float in, could have some healing properties. Who knows? But yeah, make sure you tune in. Ythari's Guardians versus Stormsire's Cursebreakers, as we look to break the curse of Shadespire, free the Stormcast, free the tormented souls that lay within. Hope you join me next week. I am your humble host, the Māori Wargamer. Thank you for watching. Ka kite. Anu.